So we are having a regular summer school day at home. Oh, and my Labubu craze obsession has just spiraled more and more out of control. That came and went in about average time for me with my hyperfixations.
You're using your hand!
Watching the goats. You're such a big helper. Here is my new little sitting area. I'm obsessed. Welcome back to my channel. It's kind of dirty out here. I thought I cleaned up after school yesterday, but I guess I didn't. After we have school, I get like very emotionally drained, and then I just kind of like need to shut off for a little bit, and sometimes I forget to come back and like finish picking up after school. And things are like, things when you homeschool, the house is messy because the majority of your day, especially if you have multiple kids, if you have one, you spend 2 to 3 hours, but if you've got multiple kids, it's the full day. So I do about 2 hours with each kid. Cody is not there yet, so I'm looking at 5 to 6 hours a day of homeschool, and I wouldn't have it any other way. I absolutely love it. It's been the biggest blessing of my life, but there was definitely a learning curve, and I do have to say now, like, we have it really under a good schedule and everything flows really well. But in the beginning it was a hard transition because I really thought that I would never be able to homeschool, like, in general. But I was just saying, like, it is very emotional, mentally taxing. And I think one of the things that gets overlooked for moms is that, you know, there's physical and mental exhaustion, and I think sometimes the mental exhaustion is even more extreme than physical exhaustion for moms, because we're so overstimulated by like the loud noises and the kids fighting with each other and the screaming and all that, and it's just the way that kids are. It's like they're not doing anything wrong, you know, but when you are the primary caregiver with a bunch of small children, it definitely affects your mental energy and mental health. So we are having a regular summer school day at home. We school year round, but we just take time off as we please. For example, we're going to be going on 2 vacations soon, and they're each about a week long. So I like to do those throughout the year rather than only you know, in the summertime, so that we can just have a very flexible schedule. And it's amazing having the flexible schedule. For the last 2 years, we've been able to go see my mom in the fall for a couple months, and like, that is amazing. But I will say that now with Adeline wanting to go back into All-Star Cheer, which she brought up on her own, we did not like prompt this in any way. And I actually did the opposite. I actually tried to remind her how little freedom she would have and how much she would have to be practicing and the competitions, and she hates the way the uniforms feel. She hates the hairstyles and all that. And I tried to remind her of that, but she's like, no, it'll be different this time. I'm ready to like go back in. And so, you know, that's my child. I want her to do whatever activity she wants to do. Skylar, Reese, and Adeline are very much into gymnastics. So of course I said, okay. So she tried out, she made a prep team, and we really don't have any time off to travel. So I don't know exactly how that's gonna go with the gym. Ahead of time, like, we wrote down you write down what you've already got planned for the year of family vacations before tryouts, and then those are approved, but anything other than that is usually not approved. So we did write down Nick's family reunion, and then I had an oversight about 4th of July, but my mom is like dead set on us being there for 4th of July because she's the grand marshal in the parade, I believe, and she wants us to be there to ride in the fire truck for the parade. And she's been begging me for this. She begged me last year, and for some reason it didn't work out. But, you know, it's like kind of one of those things where, like, we have to go. Like, I'm not gonna not go because of cheer because it's so important to my mom type deal. And I did email them about that, and they said thank you and that it's okay. But now, like, I've like pushed the envelope, so we won't be able to travel in the fall like we did last year. Or this year we won't be able to travel in the fall of 2026 because of cheer. And you know what, that's okay. That is the reality for so many people, and that's okay. If that's what my baby wants to do, that's what we'll do. And then at the end of this season, if she decides that she still wants to do it next year, we will. But I am going to have her finish out the season for a couple of reasons. And what I mean by that is that if she decided halfway through she doesn't want to do it anymore, I am going to have her finish out the season. I think it's important to teach them to finish what they start. And we paid in full ahead of time. So we chose, like when you do the packages, like there's different packages, like you can pay all your fees up front for the whole year, or you can do it and broke it up into payments, or I think there's a monthly option too, and we did it all up front. And that's another reason why it's like, no, like you're gonna finish. However, I will say I don't foresee her at all wanting to stop, because she's just on cloud 9 in heaven. And the thing is, it's like her thing, because with having 4 girls, sometimes everything feels lumped into one, like none of them have like their own individual thing. And so Adeline really is loving having cheer being her thing, and that's her gym, and like she's the only one there. Reese thought that she would want to do it, and then she went to 2 practices and then 1 cheer clinic and decided that it wasn't for her, and she went back to gymnastics. So that is a little bit of a catch up to what we've been up to for the last week. The last time I saw you, it was Skyla's birthday party, and we have been, the main thing that I will say has been going down since Skyla's birthday party is I'm getting the Nomad Lounge, this outdoor patio area, exactly how I want it. I even created a playlist. It's on Spotify. You can probably look it up. I think it's called Aaryn's Vibes. It's really good. And we're working on getting the outdoor furniture how we want it and rearranging things. We bought a bunch of plants that look tropical, and it's really coming together. I mean, honestly, it's beautiful. And so I think Monday the rest of our outdoor furniture gets here, and I'm really looking forward to it, because right now, like, we have this table where we do school that looks like this, and so this is kind of like to eat at. And then we have these 2 chairs, and they're just not comfortable. I mean, it'd probably be more comfortable if I got something to like put my feet on. That would be better. But like, I don't ever just like want to come out here and sit, because they're just kind of stiff, and you know. So the new ones we got should be really cozy, comfy to lounge around in. And that's what we've been up to since we talked last. Oh, and my Labubu craze obsession has just spiraled more and more out of control. I bought a big Z Momo. It's a whole thing. I'll show you in my closet later. But everybody always loves seeing the animals, so we wanted to show you my view that I'm looking at right here with the goats. 3 of them at least, and Twinkle. We still have 6, but they're not always in the same spot at all times. But look, there they are. So happy. What a life for them. And Jameson has been the best boy. He's been the best boy. Yes, he has been the best boy. And if you guys have seen in the community tab, our puppy Pearl, we will be picking up at the beginning of August in Las Vegas.